Hola. Sí.
Okay, ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Vandará horseback riding. My name is Michael. I will be one of the guides in this tour. And my partner is okay, today the cowboy is my partner Marcito. He's a cowboy and an expert, okay?
Okay.
So, the tour will be maybe approximately 45 minutes, okay, on the mountain. And okay, about the position, that's very simple, ladies. So, sit down in your horse. Your foot on the stirrup all the time because this is your bounce, okay? Your dominant hand, hold the rein, okay? The rein is the control. If you need to go to the left or right, pull the rein to the left or to the right. If you need to stop, hold the rein a little, okay? And to move forward, we make a sound of kisses,
Okay.
like this,
Sí.
okay? And in the tour, when going up the mountain, lean forward, and when going down, lean back. Okay, Ali. That's simple. Questions, ladies?
No.
No? Clear with this? Muy bien.
You did it.
That was fun.
All right. Uh-huh.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Excellent. ¿Te gusta tomar bien?
Please. Muy bien. Okay. Your hand on the orange wire, okay? All the time.
So do we break when we get close to the end of the sun? No? No breaking?
Bye bye.
Ciao.
¿Lista?
Sit down, please. Hold the rope. Bend your knees up.
Perfect.
For you to have, for example, an idea of how life was back in time, right? So first of all, we find the first right here item, which is the trapiche. Trapiche is well, this machine you can find here. That was one of the main machines used back in time for different purposes, mostly for extracting sugarcane juice.
Okay.
Right, you know, nowadays it is very industrialized, a very industrialized process. There's big machines that you know do it a lot faster, but that's a way how our country grew. Let's say how very important processes are in our country. And you can still find them in small towns, like rural places, but actually also we can find here. They are my friend,
Yes.
Caramelo.
Caramelo se llama.
Well, Caramelo is actually an ox.
Oh.
You know the difference between oxes and bulls?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No. You know?
Well, I know it's different. I don't know exactly like.
Why?
It's a brief difference actually. Mostly is that they are castrated when they are young.
Oh.
It happens, for example, that they are castrated, so they lose aggressivity by the
Yes,
time,
okay.
and also they are more easy domesticated.
I see.
The ox.
Yes.
Okay.
The oxes, exactly. I mean, this ox right here is basically, I mean, just to show because he is not working here. Or just relax and I wish I had this. See, actually, I mean, he even doesn't work in the as I tell you, this one is just a show. But he is in a field, a big field, then he stays here for a few hours and that's it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
it.
See, Caramelo, later you can get a pic by him if you would like.
Sure.
Let's say, surely you have seen a lot of sugarcane on the way here.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's one of the main exports or one of the main products in this region, in Guanacaste, right? I mean, this area here is one of the lowest lands of the country, so it's a place where it is very convenient to grow this kind of crops. Also, it's a or let's say a seasonal crop right here. You know, in this area here, we got no rain for 6 months, right? As an opposite to other regions in the country or to the other regions in the country. Most of this area is very dry, especially in dry season. Now you came here and everything is very green. But if you come here and you will notice most of the trees will drop their leaves. Especially, not as much here, but especially low in low land, right?
Okay.
So that's why sugarcane is very useful. It grows in rainy season and the harvest is mostly in the dry season. So that's when you will find a lot of trucks carry sugarcane. I'm sure you have tried the sugarcane because most of the sugar here goes to North America.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, and also people like sugar, so it's very useful
Yes.
to grow sugarcane. Let's say, well, the way it grows normally is actually it's very easy. This one is a kind of grass. It's really related to grass.
Oh.
So basically, we have to cut the lower area, and we have to well, it requires mostly water, sunlight. It will grow back. So it's not like a seed.
Oh, okay.
So basically, we have to just plant it like this right here, and they will grow kind of easily. So that's why also it is convenient to grow sugarcane for many people. Let's say, and you notice when it is ready to harvest, when you find the white flowers.
Okay.
See?
Oh, okay.
So as I tell you, I mean, in this region you will find a lot of sugarcane, cantaloupes, watermelons, certain crops that, as I tell you, they grow in very warm areas. Also, this one is the warmest part of the country. So something you can notice is,
Yes.
but actually it gets warmer in dry season, you know.
Really?
It gets
Warmer.
Warmer, exactly,
Yeah,
dry
warm.
season. So actually, that's when sugarcane, you can try some right here.
Okay. Hola, buenos días.
We have to boil the sugarcane juice right here, in the boilers, and later we have to place it in the recipes or the molds, and it will cool down, and that's how we get the taparoos.
Okay.
See, so that's something you can get in every single store in this country, I would say. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy to get it. And now another process that is also very useful for us and we like to do is, rum.
Yes.
Let's say here we mostly make rum. Rum is from sugarcane, right? So let's say that's why we have the fermenters. And we have to place it a few days, from 5 to 7 days. And we have the distiller right here. In case of water, it boils under 100 degrees Celsius. In case of alcohol, it is under 80.
Okay.
That's how we separated the alcohol from the juice. So it's to one of the most popular drinks here, which is this one right here. This one is a white rum we make here. You know, rum is normally aged into barrels for years, and that's when it gets the brown color. But here, actually, we don't waste too much time. We make it. We tried before. So this is one of the most popular alcohol drink here. Is called cacique.
Cacique.
Cacique is
It's
actually
costarricenño, no? It means you're from Costa Rica.
Yes.
Yes.
The gentilicio here is costarricense.
Okay.
Uh,
Costarricense.
So we call it guaro. I mean, these kind of drinks are called here guaro instead of alcohol drink or rum.
Okay.
Guaro.
Water.
So cacique is the name of the chief or the indigenous leader.
Ah.
That's why you find the guy with the feathers over its head.
Okay.
We have the chance to try it. Would you like? A little?
Okay.
That's also sound that you don't have in as much in. Well, you do have it in English, but maybe here is more remarkable. The
Yeah.
double R.
Yeah.
Carreta.
Well, we live real close to Mexico.
Well, you got
in
it.
San Antonio, so we
Cool. So let's say carreta, la carreta de los bueyes, basically. This one is a very interesting one we got from Sarchi. Sarchi is a certain town in Alajuela that is our second province and it's the third biggest.
okay.
That's very close. Also, that's in the hills.
Okay.
Where you find this town, and there's a competition there that is to find the most beautiful ox car. It's the most beautiful design. You know, ox cars have a big
History?
big history behind in the formation of our country, because you know, after we got independent from Spain, the main exportation here was coffee. So people used to transport the coffee with ox cars and with the oxes, of course.
Yeah.
See, so let's say, you know, mostly from the center of the country, like most of the people have lived in the center of the country for a long time in the heights. So they used to export it to many other parts of the country in trips that used to take even 10 to 15 days.
Okay.
You know, so it was a hard trip. And also, well, I think also because there was not many people at that time, you know, 200, 300 years ago. Like also imagine, very least in the 1950 is when we had 1 million people in this country.
Wow.
See, so right now we're 5 million,
Yeah.
which is a small population.
Yeah.
But for me it's too much. Here, like let's say, you know, we have never been a very populated area.
So is this open up?
Right there we have some stuff right there.
Oh, okay.
See, like for example, in this area, in this activity, there is El Día del Boyero. Boyero is a word that means like the ox boy instead of cowboy.
Okay.
Right?
Ox boy.
The boyero.
Yeah.
So in the Boyero's Day, the second Sunday of March, that's when in Sarchi they make the competition to find the most beautiful ox car. So many designs from different parts of the countries and designers, painters go there. And that's even a tradition or a competition that is declared a cultural heritage by UNESCO.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Cool.
So that's when you can find the ox car right here. And even if you go to that town, you find the biggest ox car of the world, which is like from here to the ox.
Wow.
See? We can also find some other items around here, which also are very popular in this country.
It's okay. Sorry.
You can find right there, see? This
Oh,
one,
yeah.
this item, well, you know, it's
A yoke.
connected to this
A
one.
yoke.
A yoke,
Yeah.
Great. I forgot the word always. It's connected to here and it is pulled by 2 oxes.
2. Yeah.
I mean, that's something, of course, that we don't see very often because we have trucks and, you know, cars, of course. But if you go to small towns, like rural towns, you still find this kind of working animals. I mean, there's people who live still in an old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Especially, for example, not too far from here, there's a town.
Nicoya.
It's a city, Nicoya, exactly.
Yes.
That is declared as a blue zone.
Exacto.
She knows about the blue zone.
Nice.
I've been telling people in Tamarindo
Uh-huh.
from Costa Rica, they're like, what's the blue zone?
Yes.
Really? Nicoya? Yes, right here.
There's a documentary on Netflix with
Yes,
Zac Efron.
exacto,
He comes
exacto.
here there's like 5 blue zones beside
Yes.
the world. There's something pretty cool. Nicoya is, the blue zone. But many people from this region, they also they have a long life and they stay with a very good health. I mean, for example, my grandpa, he's from this region.
Oh.
Not exactly from Nicoya, but this region.
Okay.
I mean, he's 80. I would say he's more healthy than me. See, let's say this one here is another interesting festivity in the country.
Mm-hmm.
This one is el Día de la Mascarada.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you have heard about it. El Día de la Mascarada or the Masks Day, the Masquerade Day, something like this. Let's say it's a popular festivity which is also celebrated in October, like Halloween.
Yeah.
And it has become more similar to Halloween eventually. But originally, for example, you can find, for example, these witches or these masks in these metal
Monsters.
structures.
Uh-huh.
And there's a guy inside here. Well, that's how he is.
Yeah.
He's waving the hands around. It's a parade.
Yes.
See, you find a lot of people playing music, playing instrument, and there's also guys wearing masks and with a whip chasing people, especially kids. You have to run away from them.
It's in like November 2nd or November
No, I think it's the same day of Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Exactly.
31.
Let's now people watch movies like Freddy Krueger
Yeah.
or the Jason, so kids wear this kind of masks sometimes, but they don't go around looking for candies like in North America maybe, and the designs of the masks are based in our legends, right?
Yes.
This one is a witch, you can notice.
Yeah.
The witch, there's a lot of stories here about witches that, especially especially in rural places.
Yeah.
People still believe in them.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly here is like a kind of witch that becomes a kind of monkey at night to scare people away.
Right.
It's something even people believe. It's very funny.
Wow.
This one is La Llorona. That's very known by you, surely.
Yes. Mexicans have that too.
Mexicans
Yeah.
have it. Maybe I think it's popular in Latin America, many countries. Maybe the story behind changes a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Like here, it's mostly like a lady who lost her children in the river.
Yeah.
So she's looking for kids because that's a way to. She's looking for her children, so she catches kids.
I see.
That's the story here. So kids like at night or don't stay by the river because the runner will be there. This one is el cadejo. El cadejo is a kind of dog, human-like.
Oh, I thought it was a pig because the nose. Is it a dog?
It's a kind of animal. I mean, not a dog, but it's a kind of guy that, or just to tell you, a kind of animal-like that is crawling with the crawling chains too.
Wow.
And he's looking for drunk men.
So one to control the kids, one to control the barrachos.
And this one is even better. This one is to control cheaters.
Ah,
Cheaters,
mejor.
okay.
Las mujeres necesitan los dos, ¿no?
I think 3 of them,
Yeah.
for the kids.
Right. También.
This one here is el Tulevieja. A Tulevieja is a kind of beautiful lady at night. And she's by the road very often. She's picked up by men, or men approach her. Let's say, then she becomes a kind of horse or something like this, like a demon horse. That's something very funny. Like as I tell you, we hear these stories when we grew up in rural places.
Oh gosh.
And for example, we don't have the headless guy. We have the ox car pulled by ghosts instead.
Yes.
That would be la carreta sin bueyes. The ox car without oxes.
Yeah.
That's another scary story.
Yes.
Something funny.
Cool.
Let's say this one's an oven. You can notice even in small towns, not too far from here, you can still find them. Typical oven where we make these dishes right here.
Yeah.
These are dishes. You can find rosquillas, empanadas, itanelas, or tortilla dulce. It will be more here, and we have the chance to try them.
Okay.
They contain corn,
Gracias.
cheese, a little of
Gracias.
cinnamon, and also sugar, just in case. But they are good. They don't color. And base that's a 5G and also connected to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth device. But we have the chance to try coffee if you would
Okay.
also,
Yeah.
for you to have. And also, let's say we can add some sugar and milk if you would like.
Okay.
Do you like black coffee or with sugar and milk?
Sugar and milk.
Are you?
The same.
Same. All right.
We have that brand.
Yeah.
Coco.